So in our previous video, we learned about what is loop in JavaScript and how overall loops works, and we learned a for loop. You can check out my previous video in this playlist, and in this video we are going to learn a few other loops in JavaScript that are not commonly used, like they don't use in modern coding often, but it's very good to know them, like it's necessary, I would say. And the first loop that we are going to learn, like they are more or less working the same principles, like the loop is loop. And the first loop that we are going to learn is while loop. What it means. So let me show one example. Let's create a variable I, and we are saying while I is less or equal to 5, do console log I and I++, and let's see what happened. We get like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is pretty the same if we will do like in the for loop something like this. This is like 5, index will be 0, and oops, it was something, console log index. And as you can see, again the same, like from 0 to 5. So those code blocks do the same thing, that a bit different syntax, different for loop, and there can have some different use cases. For example, we can use here an external I variable that when we have it, we need like the while loop usually. The second one, the second type of loop, it is very interesting because how it works, yes, like it's come here, it's a create variable, it checks, and it come here and do ++. Let's now create another loop and see the different. Let y equal to 0, and now it's like do and then while, and for example y is small or equal to 5, and then we do the same console, I can't see anything, console log y and y++. So let's see what we get here. We get the same, but what are the differences between these two loops? Like let's do here one console log and do like break to understand like it is something at the middle. Okay, so 0 to 5 and 0 to 5. So let's see the difference. Here we create a variable, the same we do here, yes? No big difference. But we did just different names. And then it says like check while e is less or equal to 5, do this console log, do ++, and then come again, like till this condition will be false. But in this second loop, it says like create a variable, do this one while y is equal to 5. Like it is a bit different checking, because in the while loop we check and then we do, it goes to code block, and in do while it run code block and then check the condition. What can be different? Let's try an example. So we do I equal to 5 here. So the condition, okay, no, 6. The condition will be false. What it means, this block will come here. We'll see if I is less or equal to 5. It is not, yes, it is 6, it is bigger, and it will not happen, just we don't have anything here printed. But if I will do the same with do while, I will get 5. Why? Because it came here, it ran the code 5, it do add 1 to 5, like even it will be 6, yes, okay, even it will be 6. It ran the code, it add the 5, add 1, and then it come and check the condition, and of course it will be false. So the do while do the first step, like run the code, and then checks the condition. So it will be one step before than just a simple while loop. There are also two types of loops, for in and for off, but we will learn them after our objects lessons, when we will learn about objects, about iteratables objects, and then we'll learn when to use for in and when to use for off. This is like bit like in my org career, I used them mostly when I started to learn something, but in the real code I I didn't see this type of while or do while too much, because mostly every case you can just run with just simple for loop. So see you on the next video.